Hello friends, I am here again with another video, and today we are going to study a poem named Chivi, and this poem is actually very interesting. But we will start with a question. Why? Because a question pops up in my mind. Should I ask the question? Yes. Question is, do you like to be always told what to do or not to do? Yes, this is a phase of life. We all face such situation where we are instructed by someone. That someone might be elders, relatives, parents who are always behind us, instructing us, guiding us, and mostly this happens with small children. And this story, Chivi, and this poem, it is all about it. So let us first understand this word Chivi. Might be you must be hearing this word Chivi for the first time. So what do you mean by this word Chivi? Chivi is actually tell someone repeatedly to do something. You are instructed by someone, do this, do that, don't do this, don't do that. It happens mostly with small kids. Parents are always behind them and guiding them continuously what to do and not to do. So let us begin this poem. Grown-ups say things like, speak up, don't talk with your mouth full, don't stare, don't point, don't pick your nose. So these few lines, the beginning of this poem, is in a way telling us that how these small kids are instructed. So many things they are told by their parents, by grown-ups, they are after them, speak up, speak. Why don't you speak? Sometimes don't stare like this, don't look at in this manner. Sometimes don't pick your nose. And also when they are eating, they are always guided, don't talk while eating. So these are few instructions. So we'll note them one by one so that we can get a complete list. Don't speak. Don't talk, especially while eating. Don't pick your nose. And also, don't stare. Stare means to look. Let us see what other instructions are mentioned in the poem. Sit up, say please, less noise. Shut the door behind you, don't drag your feet. Haven't you got a handkerchief? Take your hands out of your pockets. Yes, these instructions are given by parents and sometimes also by teachers. That while you are talking to someone, your hands should not be in your pocket. While walking, there should be no sound dragging of your slippers or shoes. Then don't make noise. Be quiet, be silent, and say please. Whenever you want somebody's favor, it is essential to use the word please. Sit up. So these are more instructions given. So we'll just note it down. Sit up. Say please. hands in pockets. Yes. So now, last lines of this poem. Pull your socks up straight. Say thank you. Don't interrupt. No one thinks you are funny. Take your elbows off the table. Can't you make your own mind up about everything? Now there are few more instructions like pull your socks up, stand straight, don't move here and there. Then say thank you whenever you are taking favor from someone or somebody is helping you, then you should say thank you. Don't interrupt. When elders are talking, kids should not interfere in between. And also, don't think you are very funny. When it happens, when we expect from a kid to speak, to hesitating, then we say, don't think that you are looking funny. Carry on, speak up, and then take your elbows off the table. So these are table manners here instructed too. And then the most important thing about this poem, the last two lines. Can't you make your own mind up about anything? See, this is, if we think about it, here lies irony. What is the irony? Throughout the poem, so many instructions are given and we expect from small kids that they should follow our instructions. But now, in these lines, we are expecting from small children that they should make their own decision. They should take a decision of their own. So this is a kind of contrary to what all explained in the poem. Here the poem ends, but then a lesson for all of us. This is something which everybody must have faced in his or her life. So what do you think? Instructions given by grown-ups, right or wrong? Yes, instructions or guidance given by parents, they are for the benefit of small kids. Because they all are experienced, they know how to live life, they know how to live life in this world. And that is why they want to make their kids capable of such things so that they can survive in this world. They want their kids to be active, participant in the world. They should understand that how to live, learn about manners, etiquettes in one's life is a very important part of our education too. And parents are the first instructors or teachers in one's life. So, we should take this poem in a positive note, and this is the requirement for all of us. So this is all about this poem. So let us also discuss question answers of this poem. First question is, when is a grown-up likely to say this? Don't talk with your mouth full. Yes, I explained in the poem, whenever we are eating. So parents, they guide their children, their kids, that while eating, don't talk. Because it is not good for health and also bad manner to talk while eating. Next question. When are you this? Say thank you. Yes, we say thank you when we receive some favor, when somebody is helping us then it is our duty to say thank you to that person. Next question. When do you think an adult would say this? No one thinks you are funny. Yes, whenever parents they expect, or grown-ups they expect from small children to speak publicly or to perform, and they are hesitating, so they say such words that no one thinks that you are funny. Next question. The last two lines of the poem are not prohibitions or instructions. What is the adult now asking the child to do? Do you think the poem is suggesting that this is unreasonable? Yes. So here, when I was explaining this poem, I told you that last two lines, there is irony hidden. And these two lines here, grown-ups, they are expecting from children that they should take an independent decision of their own. And obviously, it is unreasonable because throughout the poem, it is explained that how grown-ups are instructing and guiding small kids. Next question. Why do you think grown-ups say the kind of things mentioned in the poem? Is it important that they teach children good manners and how to behave in public? Yes, it is very, very important for grown-ups to teach children good manners and also teach them how to behave in public. Because if they are not instructed, they are not guided, then how they are going to survive and how they are going to behave like good human beings in this world. So such instruction is must. Now last question of this poem. If you had to make some rules for grown-ups to follow, what would you say? Make at least 5 such rules. Yes. So now choice for all of us that what rules we want for our parents or grown-ups. 5 rules. Let us think for a while and just note down the rules we want for our grown-ups to follow. First of all, cell phones. These days, online study is going on and everybody is behind cell phones. So in a way, small kids, they are always craving for cell phones. So this might be one rule, usage of cell phones. Then, allow to play. We always find that children, they are always behind their parents. They want more time to play. Then, less study hours. It is also observed that people are continuously, students, children, small kids, they want to study less. So how many points? Cell phones, allow to play, less study hours, 3, 2 more left. So it is up to you if you want to add. Otherwise, what can be included? Shopping, and more picnic with friends. So these are some rules that small children might expect for grown-ups. So this is all for today. Thank you so much. Have a good day.